You're probably not going to make a lot of money on Airbnb, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, and I'll explain it to you. All right. My name is Ansel Troy. Welcome back to my channel. I am a current member of the Airbnb Global Host Advisory Board. It's official. You can Google me. The Airbnb Global Host Advisory Board. And I want to make it very clear that this channel is not endorsed, is not sponsored by Airbnb. The views expressed here are my own. So I am speaking as Ansel Troy. I am not speaking in my official capacity as a host advisory board member. All right. I have to say that. I just have to say that. All right. So let's get into it. I said you're not going to make a lot of money on Airbnb, and that's not a bad thing. What do I mean by that? Well, a lot of content creators are trying to sell people on this idea that Airbnb is a great way to generate money without owning property. It's almost presented as a get rich quick scheme, and it's not that. And I want to tell you that if somebody is telling you that this is an easy way to make a ton of money, they're lying to you. All right. Get rich quick schemes are historically scams. They're just scams. All right. Airbnb is not a scam. It is a Fortune 500 company corporation. It is a wonderful company. I have had the pleasure of hanging out and meeting and collaborating with the Airbnb corporation. But at its core, the core business of, short-term rentals, most hosts are not getting rich. And that's okay, because that's not why you should be in the short-term rental business, okay? Airbnb was started as a platform by Brian and his friends with air mattresses in their living room as a way to make a little money and host people that were traveling to a conference in San Francisco. This platform is about sharing your home. And as the platform has evolved to include other things, and it will continue to evolve, the core of Airbnb's business is people sharing their homes. I share my home, I make money, and I continue to share. And I am not sharing based on this idea that it's going to help me or make me get rich quickly and easily. I actually enjoy welcoming people onto my property. I actually enjoy meeting people. I actually enjoy giving them extra treats and snacks and delivering a unique experience on my property. That's really what I enjoy. And part of that enjoyment has, I believe that's a part of the reason why I am on the Global Host Advisory Board, because I believe I represent what it means to be a good Airbnb host. I am simply trying to deliver an excellent experience. It's really about hospitality. And I don't think that that's something you can teach. I think that to truly be hospitable is to want to care for your guest, whether they are friends or family or Airbnb guest. That level of care, welcoming folks into your home, offering them a drink. As soon as you step into my Airbnb, there's water and snacks. It's the first thing you see, and it's free, right? If there's ever a hiccup, the first thing I do is try to fix it and offer a refund. If I make a mistake as an Airbnb host, I am not going to give you a gift card to my favorite restaurant. I'm going to give you your money back. All right. And there have been a few times where I have refunded the entire reservation, just a few times, and I still got a 5-star review. And I'll talk about those those instances in another video if you want to hear about them, because I've absolutely had some pretty unique experiences as a host. But back to the point of this video, you're probably not going to make a lot of money. If you make an extra $1,000 a month, that is not enough to change your zip code. All right. $12,000 a year for most people is not going to put us in a mansion overlooking, the city. But what it can do is reduce your mortgage. It can also be a part of a college fund for your grandchildren or your children. It can help you pay off some debt. I absolutely enjoy the money that I make, and it's not a lot, but it's money that I wouldn't have made without this short-term rental platform, and without Airbnb. Right, there's always been vacation rentals, above and beyond hotels. That they've always been a thing, but before Airbnb really took off, like, many of us didn't think that we could use our homes as short-term rentals if we weren't in a place like Lake Tahoe, right, where short-term rentals and homes were a thing. All right, I'm in Oakland, California. People come here, they would stay at hotels, and now we have a pretty robust short-term rental market with a lot of hosts who are making additional income. But the idea and the notion that this platform is going to help you get rich and it's a get rich quick scheme, it's not. It is not. You won't find a lot of host advisors creating content. We're not content creators. And we know all of the major players who create Airbnb content, right? I can name names. We know them. We follow them. They typically don't get invited to the official Airbnb events. And I am only guessing. My assumption is that perhaps, maybe they don't represent what Airbnb is trying to promote. Because I see a lot of them as selling this idea that if you sign up for their course or give them some money, that they can help you become this outstanding Airbnb host, and that that you can invest in real estate and become a millionaire, by buying short-term rentals the way that they do. And I don't know that aligns with the ultimate mission of what Airbnb is promoting, and welcoming people into our homes, and really, really promoting good hospitality. That's what I believe. This is really about good hospitality, creating community, home anywhere, and a get rich quick scheme really goes against the principles of Airbnb, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. My name is Ansel Troy. Once again, I'm a member of the Airbnb Global Host Advisory Board. I would like to post videos daily about Airbnb, giving you my opinions. Let me know if you're interested. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.